It should have been me!
It should have been
Man,
me.
I love some Yu-Gi-Oh.
All right, we got them both live.
I still play sometimes.
I'll put this here.
Oh, I haven't played it in forever.
I still got my deck from whenever I was in high school.
I think the last
I'll see
time I
that for a
played it
second.
was when
That. Go like
the Duel Links came out.
I got Duel Links and Master Duel.
Oh, not Duel Links. I meant Master Duel. Yeah, that's what I meant.
You should only have to worry about the one. Turtle.
I am struggling today, so I'm at D&D Beyond. Where else do I need to be?
Roll 20.
Roll 20. Roll 20. There we are.
Roll 20 is the main one you have to be on. You don't have to worry too much about the...
Yeah, it's the one I always forget because it's not the one I normally use.
Yeah, so D&D Beyond, just use that to update your character, and he'll...
Yeah, it's a good reference spot.
I was going to say, he will transfer everything over for you.
Yeah.
I was looking at my character sheet on Roll20, and I couldn't see all my other stats that I had.
Because you weren't clicking the right thing.
Holy crap, I'm out of it.
Yeah, what do you mean you can't see your stats?
He wasn't looking at his character sheet properly. That was user error.
Hey, quick question for you guys. Does this make my microphone better? One. How's this?
Is
this any better?
It sounds like you're in your mouth there.
It's okay. Is this better?
I mean, you were fine initially.
Okay, fair. Fair enough. I had just not done anything to it yet, and it's usually not loud enough.
Oh, you were perfectly fine. All right.
Okay, so now we're back to where we should have been before.
Yes.
Okay, I see my stone now. I don't see my. Okay, it's.
Shadow.
Bad.
Shadow.
What?
Listen to me. On your character sheet, right? Right-hand side below initiative, it says actions. Shows you all your actions. You hit attack, it shows you what you have for attacks. If you click action, it shows you the actions. Bonus action has nothing, but you also have spells, inventory, features, and traits. All of that. You can click on that and it'll show you everything.
You can see everything.
No, I see it on D&D Beyond, but I didn't see it on
Roll 20. Roll 20, it's a little different. Welcome in, guys. See you there on TikTok. Don't mind the shenanigans. We're getting ready to start. DM's just finishing his stuff there. Once he's got that finished, we'll be good.
I'll never be ready. Okay.
Why does that not surprise me?
No, I think I got some stuff. Okay. If all of you guys are ready, I think I am ready on my end.
New tab for my sources. Yes. All right. Zero, you ready?
Close enough to being ready. Give me like 30 seconds to get shit pulled up, and just you're good. Go. Let's do this.
All right. So, Mr. Dungeon Master, go ahead and kick us off.
Well, it's been a little bit since we last played. But last time we played, the party, a lot of stuff happened. We had they found a lead on Shadowfoot, successfully tracked him down, tried having a conversation with him, which ended up with him dying on accident, and one of the roads to go down. when they note requesting the Twilight threads from. Now, did you guys get the full name, or was it just the initials?
I think we got the full name, I believe.
I think it was the full name.
It was? Okay. So the note was requesting Twilight threads from Yuri Sazanami.
Yeah, that's right.
And the session kind of wrapped up with everybody heading back to their place of residency for the night to rest up and think about what the hell happened last night. So opening up this session, what are you guys doing? Waking up in the morning. Everybody's healed up from their injuries. Wrath, you still feel a little like sore, but no actual damage is done still.
Well, what I'm gonna do is since we're up, I guess what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go find like the tea house and go get some nightshade tea and some biscuits or something.
Okay. And,
I'm going to the inn and figuring out if they have any food.
You said you're going to go down, like, to basically the center of the inn, see if they have food.
Yep.
Yeah, you come down. There's like a portly gentleman working behind the counter, and you can see he's like moving plates for people. There's a small like grill top almost behind him, and you see he has some various meats and eggs cooking on there. As you come down, he's like, "Oh, morning! What can I get for you today?"
Steak and eggs, please.
Steak and eggs. It'll be like 5 minutes. He turns around and you see him crack a couple eggs back onto the grill. Throws like a little steak on.
I'll find an empty chair or table.
Okay, yeah, that's easy enough. It's like busy, but it's not like ridiculously crowded or anything. So you find a chair and sit and wait, and after a little bit he brings over the meal for you.
And I'm studying in my journal that I'm writing all the important information.
Okay.
While I'm eating.
Okay. So from there we will cut over to it's Kaelen, right? Kaelen? How do you pronounce it again?
I think we went with Kaelen, but
Okay. Oh, go ahead.
I'm not sure. I don't even have it written down, to be honest. I have the other name written down, so I didn't write down the phonetic.
Yeah, that's fine. But what's your
no. I don't show up that morning. I am still resting, and I have my other shit to attend to as far as prepping my spells and such, so I just don't show up.
Okay. So Wrath, as you approach the tea house, you go inside, and it's the same proprietor from yesterday. Like, how was your night?
Long and rough.
Ooh. Here, cup of tea's on me.
Nightshade, please.
Nightshade, right?
Yep. Absolutely.
He, gives you like a slight nod and turns, goes and grabs you a nice cup of. And it's like you can tell it's like a little bit bigger cup than what they normally serve. It's like,
nice.
He's like, it's on me today.
I appreciate it.
Of course. You helped me out too.
I'm glad we were able to help you.
Yeah,
I
thank
will.
you again.
I will just walk with a slight limp from the pain over to one of the tables and just sit and reflect on, like the dreams and visions I had while drinking the tea.
Okay. So everybody is having their little own morning routine. Probably some thoughts about again what the hell happened yesterday. Uh, After a while, imagine you guys meet up. Where do you guys meet up at?
I'm assuming we would all end up meeting back at the tea house because it's like a central point from everything that we did.
Okay. So sure, yeah. After a little bit of time, everybody shows up one by one to the tea house. Except for Morose. Morose never shows up.
Would I have any indication of where he would possibly be?
Yeah. Is this deliberately we don't know?
Yeah, no. He just doesn't show up in the morning. You wouldn't really know. He went to his room last night, and then you don't know if he's still in his room or if he had left.
I mean, if I do remember correctly, he had his own place elsewhere, not at the inn, because he's from that area.
No, that's
oh, you're talking about Morose. My bad.
Yeah.
I figure out where Morose was staying at, talking with the other guy.
I mean, I think Wrath would know he was staying at the inn, the same inn as Well, I guess you guys are all staying at the same inn, so he was staying at the same inn as you guys, but he had his own room.
We all did.
Yeah, I know.
Jaquin.
Yeah.
You go find him.
All right, I go back to the inn where we were staying and talking with the innkeep.
Oh, your friend you guys were with, he left this morning. Didn't really say where he was going, but he looks upset.
Can I search his room? See what he left a note or anything?
We don't normally do that, but I'll pass an exception this one time. I am a little worried about him. He looked rather upset. And
okay.
She lets you in the room, and there isn't any note or anything. Doesn't seem like anything's like nothing was like thrown around or anything. Nothing's broken.
I want to see if he took all of his clothes and belongings with him, or if he just left.
Yeah, it's just like an empty room that's basically ready for someone else to rent out.
Okay, go.
Okay, yeah, I would say if you want, I show up at about this point looking for the rest of the party and finding you here at the inn.
And that I was going to let him know. We're meeting at the tea house, and Morose never showed up, so I came looking for him.
Yeah, that's what it seemed. That's what it looked like you were doing. I saw you when you were coming. I saw you come back into the inn. Do we need to roll perception or anything to see to figure out what, like, I don't know, like I'm mixed on this because character knowledge and player knowledge really don't line up here. Sorry to kind of break, but my character would be really interested in finding out why this guy just disappeared out of nowhere.
Yeah. And of course, I'm wanting to figure out what it is too.
So, like, if you want us to abandon this line, we can, but like, my character would really want to figure out why he just suddenly disappeared.
So obviously out of character, you guys know.
Yep.
He's not able to make it anymore. In character, his character has. I don't want to I can't say too much because it has to do with his backstory. But his character has a lot of stuff going on. So he left to go find what he was looking for, more or less.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, yeah, I just didn't know how much we were supposed to not worry about it.
Yeah, no, I mean, it is a little worrisome, but there's nothing that he really left behind to show where he was going or anything.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay, I'm not going to waste any spell slots trying to figure it out then.
And going back.
Okay.
I tell him let's go meet up and let the rest of the party know.
Yeah, it seems that he's completely gone, so there's no point in waiting around here. Maybe he's already met up with the rest of the party. Otherwise, I don't see any point in waiting around here.
I agree.
So at that, we head over towards the rest of the party.
You guys get back to the tea house, and you let Wrath know what's going on.
Morning, Wrath.
Room is empty
Morning.
completely.
You look better.
Still hurting. But it'll be alright. We'll be
Fair
good.
enough.
So, his room's completely empty.
It no trace.
Well, I guess if anything happens down the road, whatever, and we find him, we'll just fill him in on what happened.
I'd be interested to see where he went, but yes.
All right, on to the other business. That note. What all was in that note?
The notes, believe. Let me try to find it. I have it.
Because I didn't see it. I was too focused on getting back and healing.
Yeah.
So
the note said deliver. Basically, I can't remember the exact words.
well, I know it was to deliver to that specific person. I was like, what I'm asking is what all have they learned about it, and what leads they followed.
They just got the name and called it a night because I was getting tired. I wanted to go to sleep.
And on the back of the note, it was marked with a symbol of like a open mouth.
Yeah, I remember that.
It was like beast's teeth, gaping open mouth.
Did anybody follow up on the seal?
I didn't hear much of the conversation. I was more worried about my teeth. Because I was with Kaelen, I believe.
I have not.
Okay.
No, I haven't had time to follow up on much. Waking up, my attentions were focused on elsewhere.
Okay. Who has the note right now?
I'm not sure which one of you has the note, to be honest. I know
believe
Morose doesn't.
Had it. Because I was with Kaelen talking with the barkeep.
I think it was
That's
you
fine.
two. I think it was just those two. It was Kaelen and Jaquin that.
I'll believe it. Yeah. Oh, I have the note here still, right here, in my hand.
All right, let me see it, please.
Here you go.
I'm gonna limp over to the barkeep and show him the note, and I'm gonna ask him about the seal and the name.
I seen it around a couple times. Trying to what's the some kind of cult activity that's going on in the area.
Do you know where they would be?
I know that there's been some kind of how do you say? They had some kind of meeting down by one of the shrines on the edge of town, but I know that the city guards had broken that up. You might be able to check in there, but I don't mess with that cold stuff.
Okay. What about the name?
I've heard something about a gaping maw, a dreaming maw, something along that line.
So yeah, you don't know the person, never seen him, nothing.
No, I'm not. Like I said, I stay away from that stuff. I'm busy enough here. I don't think I'd have time to join a cult.
I wasn't thinking that you'd join a cult. It was
No. Not. I wasn't thinking that you thought I did.
Hmm.
all right. I appreciate it.
Of course.
We get one more tea for the road.
Of course, yeah. He goes and just like the cup you had, he just fills it up again.
Mind if I take this with me? I'll bring it back.
As long as you're a man of your word.
I am. I'll walk back over to the table.
Roll deception.
Roll deception.
Kid.
I mean, no. Like for the shop, for that shopkeeper, he's been helpful to us, so I'd be honest with him. If it was somebody else, maybe not.
That's fair.
I'm gonna get back to the table, and I'm gonna explain everything that was just told to me by the shopkeep to the rest of the group.
Yeah, so as you guys are sitting at the table, just as basically as you get back, you sit down and you start telling the rest of the party what you just found out. Suddenly the tea house goes like completely silent.
What the fuck?
You guys look towards like the front door, like, did something happen? And you feel a breeze like roll into the room, carrying with it the scent of smoke and iron. And you start noticing that the shadows in the room start to ripple unnaturally. And especially one of the shadows cast by one of the like torches on the wall next to you guys. The shadows ripple and coalesce into a figure stepping towards you guys with a very like deliberate, calm manner. This shadowy figure stands just over 6 feet tall, his lean frame wrapped in dark, supple leather armor that blends seamlessly with the night.
Thank you for the likes there, Connor.
A scarf is wrapped around the lower half of his face, leaving only sharp, cold eyes visible. Eyes that gleam like polished obsidian, and you can see he's scanning the party with an unwavering intensity. His black hair is cropped short, and a thin scar runs from just beneath his left eye down towards his jawline.
Who the fuck are you?
Wait, give me a second. I'm still continuing.
Yeah.
His movements are very fluid and precise. Every step measured but silent, as if he's part of the shadow himself. At his hip hangs a pair of slender, wickedly curved daggers. Their hilts worn but impeccably maintained, hinting at deadly expertise. From beneath his cloak, a faint shimmer of dark enchantment flickers, portraying a touch of arcane power. In a voice low and edged with steel, he breaks the very tense silence. You guys brought death where silence was demanded. Shadowfoot silence. The Syndicate doesn't forgive mistakes lightly. Hand over the note, or this ends badly. So what do you guys do?
Okay, sure. I'm going to use a sorcerer point to use subtle spell, and I want to use charm person. Level 2.
Okay. What is your DC?
13.
And charm.
Because I think what that says there.
Charm person is a wisdom.
Yes. Sorry, I should have said that.
No, you're good. And what is your save again? Sorry,
I'm trying to understand reading this. It says charm person, 30 foot, wisdom 13.
Okay, it's a 13 save. Yeah, he passes it, and he he was looking towards the group as a whole, but you can see he turns his eyes and narrows them on you. He's like, your weak magic's not gonna work on me, buddy. Hand over the note.
And why should we hand this over to you? You haven't even told us who the fuck you are.
Who I am doesn't matter to you. But I am with the Syndicate. And you... Let's just say we can either do this the easy way or the hard way. You can give me the note. And if you choose not to, which it is your choice. And you see, as he says that, he kind of leans forward and pulls his cloak down, and he gives you guys a half-cocked smile. He's like, but if you don't give the note over, Syndicate might not be too happy with that.
Am I still holding the note?
Yeah.
You handed it to me so I could go talk to the barkeep.
Oh yeah. He has it right now. I forgot. I'm sorry.
Fair enough. I hold out my hand. Can I have the note back?
I'm gonna stare at you.
I lock eyes with you for a second. And wink.
I'm gonna gently hand it over.
Thank you. And what happens if we give you the note?
We leave you alone. As long as you don't cause any other problems for us.
I mean, your people caused problems for a shop owner that was waiting on some stuff, and yeah.
That shop owner, she's not important in the grand scheme of things.
And this note's that important?
The name on the note is.
That's fair. I walk up to him.
Okay. He's standing there waiting with a hand out.
I hold my hand out and cast Burning Hands.
Okay.
I am aware that there's no way that I'm going to make it out with this, that we're going to get away with this note. But I am not going to give it to him. So I cast Burning Hands on him and the note directly.
Yeah. Dex save. Ooh, he's pretty good at those.
Ooh, no.
Okay.
Dex save is still only 50%, I think, right?
Yeah. Yeah, he passes it. So go ahead and roll a 3d6, and it'll be half.
Mine says 46, but it's I'm not 100% on that.
If you're upcasting.
Oh yeah, I am upcasting. I am upcasting it once.
Okay. Oh, okay, then yeah.
So I rolled a 16.
That'd be 8.
I don't know if I can. Yeah, so it would be 8.
All right. He takes 8 fire damage, and it doesn't seem like it really does much to him, but he looks extremely pissed off. And you see his eyes like narrow and meet yours with a shadow of menace flickering across his features. And he's like, you'll regret this, young one. And before anybody else can react, he steps backwards, like towards the wall, and he disappears into the darkness like smoke. There's no footsteps, no sound. There's only the faintest whisper of his presence lingering in the air.
The fuck was that?
Okay. I didn't think we were going to get away with it, and I didn't want to give it to him. I thought it was our only option.
I think I have all that information written down in my book.
Yeah, I have the name on the note. I know the name on the note, and it seems he didn't know the name, and I wanted to keep that information from him at all costs.
I mean, he said that the name was important, so I wonder if he knows the person. Or if he is the person.
Would be. I was under the impression he was looking for the person.
And with that, you just hear like the tea house proprietor. He's like, "It's okay, everyone. It's all right. Everyone can go back to talking. We're all good." And with that, like, everybody starts talking again. The noise picks up again. There are definitely like a couple eyes looking at you guys like, "What the fuck did you guys get into?" But
all right, that cultist meeting you said was down by a shrine off by the water side, correct? At the edge of town?
Yep. There is it's a shrine that is at the edge of the Shadow District, which is where you guys currently are at.
Okay, is that also where our inn is? Or is our inn in a different?
Your inn is in the... I forget the district name. Give me 1 second. Oh my goodness. The way I thought the way I had this organized was going to be really good.
And it's a little fucked.
It's just hard to find stuff quickly because I
Control
have
F.
a whole bunch of different things. It's in... I'm using OneDrive.
Yeah, you can still use Control F in there, like if you're in the right
No,
place.
because I have to open different tabs. I'm saying that's what I mean. I have them separated into like, so I have the party tab, and I have all of you guys and like what you've done and all.
Oh, okay.
The world, and I have all the different cities I've built, and then under each of those is a sub tab of like districts and stuff like that. No, you guys. I believe you just found a.
Yeah, we just found. Like I was looking for like the most dilapidated building that looked like it was uninhibited because I was just gonna attempt to eventually, like, out of character. I was eventually gonna try to take it over to build a thieves guild in it. Is what I was gonna do, but then we found out that it was actually an inn.
Yeah, it was a. It was. I don't think it's actually in any of the districts. It was at the very like entry, like, beginning of the city.
Yeah. All right. Well, before we go anywhere, and I'm talking to the guys here. Before we go anywhere, I need to go check something at the inn, and then we need to go down to the shrine and see if there's any hint of who these people are, where they reside, who their leader is, whatever. Because we need to get these threads back and get them to that shopkeeper. I made a promise to Goro that we would help him, so we've got to do this.
I don't disagree, but I'm hesitant for any of us to go off on our own right now. Many things have happened over the past night.
I mean, if you want to come with me, you're more than welcome to. I just got to check and see if there was any messages or anything delivered to me because I'm waiting on something super important.
Fair enough. I'm ready to leave whenever you would like.
Jaquin, you ready?
Sure, I'm going back to the room anyways to see if I forgot anything.
Back towards the inn real quick.
Alright. You guys get to the inn. Fast travel music.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm gonna go straight up to. I'm going straight up to the person at the front desk.
Oh, hello. Welcome.
Any messages or anything yet?
There was just a message dropped off a little bit ago. Here. And she pulls out a little like envelope, and it's sealed with a black stamp.
Does it have the insignia of the den that I was with?
It does not. It has a symbol of, it's like a eye, but it is it's like it's a eye, but it's blacked out. Like you can, like the ink is filled in the center of the eye.
I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna open it.
You open it, and all it says is, "You'll regret this. You don't know what's coming."
Okay. I'm gonna show it to Kaelen.
And she like looks at you, and she's like, "Oh, is everything okay?"
What is it, a bloody palm on a note or something?
No, just read it. Don't say anything out loud. Show it to Jaquin as well.
I do as you ask, and I show it to him. I was close.
Very. Very. Fuck. Alright. Alright. Oh, fuck me. This is gonna suck. That soundboard just that fits right at this point. Alright, is that messenger crystal ball place on the way back towards the Shadow District?
No, it's like the opposite direction.
Fuck. Alright. Down to the shrine. That's what we gotta do. We gotta focus on this. I can't get sidetracked.
So you guys start making your way back into the Shadow District, towards the far end of it, and the alleyways begin to give way to overgrown gardens and ancient stone paths cracked with age. Twisted trees loom overhead, their gnarled branches tangled with strips of faded prayer cloth and brittle talismans that sway in a wind that you can't feel. The air here hums with a low spiritual vibration, heavy and unsettling, as if the very ground itself is watching every step you take. The shrines, as you guys get closer and closer to the shrine, it's a little bit of a walk down the path. But as you get closer to the shrine, you can see that the stone altar is cracked and stained with darkened marks, surrounded by wilted flowers and pools of stagnant water reflecting an unnatural pale light. Out of the corner of your eyes, shadows seem to flicker just beyond your vision, and faint whispers echo in the quiet, carrying words in a language that's half remembered.
Would I understand the language?
Give me you can give me either a perception or a history check.
Alright, give me 1 second. Let me see what each of those are.
Over perception.
Alright. 1d20.
Does it matter where I'm rolling that? I always forget. Is it supposed to be on
It doesn't matter.
D&D Beyond?
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Just let me know whenever you
13.
8.
Neither of you can pick up exactly what language it is. It seems like it's a couple different languages. Like you hear little bits of like common and other languages mixed in that you might be more familiar with, but it seems like it's almost forming its own language. And then as you guys get like right next to the shrine, you couldn't see because you were walking almost at like a slight uphill angle, but there's a someone kneeling in front of the altar, and they're just like mumbling to themselves.
I'm going to proceed cautiously and see if I can listen in a little and see if I understand any of it.
As you get like a little closer just to listen in, you don't like you again, it's just she's just like all you can kind of hear is just like and then this is gonna you just it sounds like they're just like mumbling.
All right. I guess I'm gonna walk up and ask them if they're all right.
As you say that, they turn and they're like, "What are you doing here?" And like you see when they turn towards you, their eyes are sort of like glazed over.
Can I do a psychic whisper? See if I can see in their mind or talk in their mind.
Psychic whispering. Sure.
It's only 1d6.
Yeah, you roll a d6, and that's for how long it lasts.
And I will also go with Wrath as well. I'm kind of fine with these. No. Dice. How do I really just 1d6?
Alright. You're rolling it. You rolled it a whole bunch of times.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're good. So the first one was 5. So for 5 hours, you guys can communicate telepathically. Do you say anything to her when you do that?
I will ask her telepathically if she is needing anything.
No, you don't understand. You don't understand.
What?
It's destiny. The awakening, it's destiny.
Am I hearing this?
Yeah, you can hear it too.
What is destiny?
The awakening, it's destiny.
What is the awakening?
The awakening's coming. Yurai's vision will cleanse this land.
Friends, how?
At this point, you hear. Give me a wisdom saving throw, both Wrath and Jaquin.
Wisdom. I just put in rolling my top on D20.
You can do it on either one. It doesn't matter. I think I have everybody's sheet except for Kaelen's updated. On
Oh fuck! All right, hold on. I'm trying to remember how to do this on here. Oh. $19.
So, Wrath, you hear this, but nothing happens to you. Jaquin, you hear this, and you're gonna take 4 psychic damage.
And how do I do that for psychic damage?
It's just 4 damage.
Okay.
It's just, I just let you know in case you have any resistances, but psychic resistance is pretty hard to come by.
Is it though?
Yeah, actually. But you hear it's like a static fills both of you guys' minds, and then the connection to this person, it seems like your telepathic connection is cut
From the person at the shrine.
Yeah.
And
then as you guys kind of recover from the this little static shock in your brain almost, you notice that behind, give me 1 second. No, go ahead. I'm sorry. You guys recover from this little static shock, and the person, they kind of turn and start put their head back down next to the shrine and start mumbling to themselves again.
And I am going to be talking with Wrath. Any idea?
We need to look around and see if there's any clues for this cult or whatever it is. It's about all I know at this point.
You start, I'll go tell the others.
Yep. I'm going to start looking around, see if I see any signs of this said cult.
Because he's closer to the shrine, I'm still with the rest of the party. And I tell them what is happening.
All right. So, Kaelen, you're filled in on all this information that was said telepathically. Wrath, if you want to give me a Arcana or a Religion check. Actually, I'm sorry. You said you were looking around to see if there was any sign of the cultists. Give me a perception check. Sorry.
Perception. Nat 20, so 23.
Pretty good. You see a little off in the distance, you kind of step behind the shrine, and a little bit off in the distance, there is, it looks like another shrine, but this one is more dilapidated than the one you're at right now. It's nestled in a secluded courtyard overtaken by twisted vines and crumbling stone. Broken lanterns hang intermittently from rusted iron hooks, casting flickering shadows over the cracked altar, where you see there is 3 figures.
3 figures as in like 3 living figures, or is it statuesque, or
There is
A giant and animal-like in any way?
they look to be humanoid. They look to be they're not like statues. Or anything.
I still have that telepathic connection with Jaquin, right?
Mhm.
We all find cover in the shadows. There's 3 things up here behind this.
Okay. I will talk with Kaelen, see with what his take on what I told him as well, and tell him what Rat just about.
Yeah. Can I see these also?
Yeah, if you like walk up a little bit, you can see them. They're about like 45 feet away from where you guys are at right now.
Okay, so can I roll a perception to see if I recognize these 3 figures?
Go ahead.
Okay.
I should probably be doing the same thing. What will we roll that as, though?
It's a 4 natural. It was a natural 4, so plus 4, so it was an 8.
You can't
Really?
you can't really make out like who they are. One of the figures is clad in dark robes adorned with silver moon sigils. Another one looks to be like a shadowy figure, and the third seems to be like almost like a wisp of light. And Wrath, you see like about the same things.
Okay.
And I rolled an 18 plus my plus 4 modifier, 22.
Yeah, you see the same thing. You notice that on the hip of the person wearing the robes, they have like ritual-esque daggers. And as you guys are kind of like looking over at them, you see they're like around the altar, like focused on it. And something placed on there's like a platform where you can give offerings to the shrine. On that little platform, something starts to glow, and suddenly around 20 feet around the 30 feet around where centered where they are at, like a mist starts to pick up off the floor.
How shiny are those daggers?
They're metal. They're a little shiny.
How shiny is shiny?
They're a little shiny, I guess. I don't know.
Do I see detail of the?
Roll me a shiny check. I'm kidding.
I'll do it. Fair. I'll do it.
Roll me a D100.
50.
They're averagely shiny.
Exactly averagely shiny.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm
the most average sheen ever.
I got to do it. I'm going to summon my mage hand.
Okay. As it's funny.
What's the range on that thing?
Hold on. I will tell you. Give me a second.
I want to say it's 120 feet, or maybe 60.
Where's my mage hand? 30 foot.
Oh, wait, you can cast it 30 feet.
Yes, I can cast it 30 feet.
Oh, yeah, and it can only move if it moves more than 30 feet away from it, vanishes. Okay.
So, I'd make sure that I'm within range, but hidden.
Yeah, so as you, like, cast your mage hand and you start, like, moving up a little bit, the mist starts, like, thickening a lot more, and it starts to obscure you guys' vision a little bit. As you move into the mist, you are only able to see 10 feet in front of you.
And I'm assuming the shinies are more than 10 feet away from me, aren't they?
Yeah, it's like once you get to the, you can kind of like tell since you saw where the mist started at and stuff. They're about 30 feet. Like once you get to the wall where the mist starts, they're about 30 feet past that.
Okay, but I would visually remember where it's at, right?
Yeah, I mean, I guess.
Okay, I'm sending that hand to go snatch one of those daggers and bring it back.
Okay, first, give me a stealth check.
Stealth.
As you guys,
Stealth is Dex. $19 plus 6, so 25.
Okay. Yeah, you move pretty quietly. Move pretty quietly up to like the edge of where this, like mist starting at. Give me. I'm trying to think what kind of roll this would be. To send your mage hand in, you do know where they were at. You don't know if they've moved or not, though.
Well, I mean, the hand would technically be invisible, so they wouldn't even see it anyway.
Well, yeah, no. It's not about them seeing it. I know your hand's invisible. It's about, can you successfully grab this even though you don't see the guy right now? That's what I'm trying to...
I mean, there's... I would have been focused, like, severely focused, and I would have been listening to see if there was any movement or anything, so...
Yeah, Give me another perception check as you get to like the edge of the wall, like just to see how well you're like listening into.
15.
15. From what you can hear, it doesn't seem like there is any movement. Go ahead and give me the last check I'm going to ask. Give me a sleight of hand with advantage. And also, you don't have to click... If you open your character sheet on Roll20, you can click... Where is it at? You can click the name of the stat on the left side, and it'll roll with the modifier.
Oh! Sleight of hand.
Should be down towards the bottom.
There it is. 16.
16. So you send your hand into the mist, and your hand doesn't feel anything as it like reaches to that spot where the daggers were on the guy's hip.
Fuck.
Really quickly, we're just going to take a small break. Zero has to just use the bathroom real quick.
Thank you.
And grab a drink. And that also gives you guys some time to think about what the heck you're going to do.
Fuck. God damn it, it was shiny. I wanted it.
It was average.
It was. I was really ready to see what happened when you grabbed that thing. Be right back.
So was I.
It was moderately shiny.
Now, hold on. Wait, it's still shiny. Look, it's still shiny. It may be enchanted with something. I want to find out. Now you're gonna see the thief part of him come into play. Fuck.
Pretty, shiny.
I have nothing that I could really do.
Look, Shadow, I'm going to tell you now. I already told the DM what the fuck I want to do with the mage hand, and as soon as he heard me say mage hand, I bet you anything he thought exactly what I told him I wanted to do with it.
No, I didn't think about that because again, that's stupid. That's why.
I'm gonna have to send that. I'm gonna have to send that to you.
Hold on. Whenever you said mage hand, I knew exactly what you was going to do with it.
I don't think you know some of the things that I learned you can do because it's broken with mage hand, and it's an actual thing because they did not put it in the rules that it's not allowed.
Wow.
And Jordan's over there like, I fucking hate you. I know it. He's like, I fucking hate you because he knows I'm right on that. It's stupid, but it's right.
It's stupid, but it's implied that it does not work.
But it's never said that it doesn't. And see, I was kind, I was nice, I didn't do it yet. I thought about it, but I didn't. Be proud of me. I had self-control, damn it.
I'm proud of you.
Out of character, do I still have the connection between myself and Wrath?
Yeah, you got it for 5 hours.
Yeah.
Okay, I just don't know how the time in game works.
Well, every round is, I think, 10... what is it? Every round is 1 to 10 minutes. It's somewhere in there. I don't remember exactly.
And then I could actually recast it and connect, what's his name?
Mm-hmm.
To the link. For however long I still have it.
Hey,
okay,
Jordan, I'm sending you something.
I do have a question. Can they also talk with each other if I cast it on both of them? Or does it have to go through me to get to them?
You can only use it once per day, I believe.
I can use it more than once. I have to sacrifice a psychic die.
Let's see.
And then after a long rest.
Yeah, I'm trying to find it on. I saw it earlier because I was looking at it.
Hold on a second. I've got all of the sources here. Let me just find it real quick.
Oh yeah, you can do it after. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I mean, if you redo it, you'd have to roll again. But yeah, you can add Kaelen.
And can Kaelen and Path talk to each other through me?
Yeah, they can. Everybody can. Whoever is linked together, they can all communicate to each other.
Okay. That's a good thing to have.
Yeah, it's
Where we're not really communicating verbally, we're just thinking to each other.
Yeah, and it goes up to a whole mile.
Yep.
Oh God! Damn it!
No.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Okay, let me finish this cigarette, and I will be back.
Take your time. Take your time. I'm not ready yet. I'm like he's sitting in, but give me 2 minutes to be totally good. So take your cigarette.
Well, I'm almost done with it, anyways.
Yeah.
Everybody take their time. No rush. We are moving at pace.
Nope.
Yes, we are.
Really?
Yeah. So
that's odd.
So, Shadow, we had to start early because of the plans that are going on over here. So we're already. We are an hour and 5 into it. So yeah, we're right on. We're right on schedule.
Okay.
Hey, Rogue.
Yo.
I'm here.
Sorry, I keep. I just yelled at. Linda for doing the same thing. Everyone here is named Rogue. Rogue Gamer 1987.
Yeah.
That one. That Rogue. Just so
Shadow.
you're aware, your audio is the only one that I can hear on your Twitch.
Well, fuck. Hold on a minute.
Yeah. I thought I thought you ought to know.
Fuck is going on
I can
here
hear you
today?
talk and nobody else. And
Properties.
I don't even know that that's totally true. That was the case before, but I know I still don't hear everybody.
Oh.
I have.
Try it now.
Okay, I've turned you up. Go and talk.
Oh.
Okay, I hear you.
Try it now.
Hello.
Up. Testing. Oh my god, I just got an ad.
It's working. It's working. I heard the echo. Like, I was fixing it as you said,
I
try
heard
it.
myself. I was about to confirm, and then just as I was about to double check and confirm, I got an ad break, and I was like, "Are you kidding me?"
Yeah. So apparently OBS wants to be fucking stupid, and it went back to default, so it wasn't picking up my audio where it was supposed to be coming from, and where I had the other one up. And sitting. It was showing me audio on that side, but I couldn't see my OBS.
I feel that.
It's situated now. It's good.
My audio when I'm not using OBS, because I love how OBS I can pipe a lot of stuff together, right?
Mm-hmm.
But when I'm not, my audio goes from my microphone to NVIDIA Broadcast to voice mod to my default output. So if I plug in like a PS4 controller that contains a microphone, all of a sudden Windows is like, you know what? Fuck all those settings. My bad.
Oh, you're good.
I should not have cursed on Twitch.
Dude, I don't look. My shit's rated M.
I did not beat myself. That's fair. Never mind. I'm not sorry then.
Yeah, I'm not sorry. Fuck.
I was literally in the process of moving my beep button on just in case, but I'll stop.
You're good. You're good. It is rated M for mature for a reason.
Dope.
Okay, what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to break the psychic whisper between me and Wrath and reroll to include Kaelen.
Word.
So 1d6.
5
Another
again.
5 out.
Okay, so we're back now. Is that the case?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So, Jaquin links all of you guys. Oh, excuse me, sorry.
God damn it, Jordan! Don't start that shit. That's contagious.
No, I'm not. No, it's not. It's not. Trust me. That was just a brain cooling down yawn.
I've heard that.
So yeah, Jaquin links all of you guys together with a telepathic bond. What are you guys doing?
Well, I'm over here brooding because my fucking hand didn't bring me a dagger back right now.
Yeah, your hand comes back and you like slap it on the back of the hand. You're like, why didn't you bring me a dagger? Come on.
You know what? We're gonna try this again. No, we're not.
Before you start, what I want to do is I want to stealthily go in further to where I could actually see them and direct Wrath where the shiny dagger.
Wait, hey, yeah. Actually, hold up. Hey, if you want to try to grab those daggers, I have an idea.
Oh.
I could use fairy fire, which would cause them to be illuminated.
Well, the problem is we're in a shadow. Like, there's a shadow mist there, so.
Yeah, but isn't fairy fire a cone?
Well, yeah, I think what he's saying.
Yeah. What I'm saying is I can do double range on this thing. It has a 60-foot range with a 20-foot cube.
But I mean,
I'm pretty sure I can hit. You know what I mean?
But I think what Wrath is saying is he's trying to do it stealthily, and that will I'm everybody else.
I'm trying to take said daggers without them realizing it.
That's fair. Okay. I just kind of assumed that they weren't moving at this point. I assumed that if they were going to notice us, they would have noticed by now.
You guys rolled pretty big. I mean, I didn't have all you roll stealth because I didn't think everyone was walking up to the edge, but Wrath rolled pretty good stealth.
Fuck yeah, I did. Look, I'm a sneaky sneak.
21.
I'm sneaky,
with
so.
My halfling, but with my halfling, I'm already sneaky and rough.
Yeah, and with that, you sneak into the shadows, and you bump into a couple stones just because your vision is a little bit limited in the mist. But you get to the point where you can see them. The member who had the daggers on the dagger on his hip, you can see the dagger is in his hand now. That's why the hand missed it, and he currently is looks like etching something onto the tablet with the knife, and whatever is on the tablet is glowing a bit brighter.
And I'm whispering, if you want knife, I guide it for you.
What's it doing?
Real quick, I need everybody to give me a perception check.
Perception. Where's my perception? 18.
Wow. I cannot win with these today.
Modifier. Not on roll 20. Because I rolled a 14 because I have a perception with a +4 modifier.
Yeah, with my modifier, I got an 18, so.
My +4 modifier, I got a 10.
Well, on D20, if I did that 10 with a +4.
You would have gotten a 14, yeah.
But it already bakes my +4 into my 10.
I know, he's talking about himself.
Oh, my bad.
You're good.
Yeah, no, I got an 18 on that, so. So it was an 18, a 10, and a 13, 12.
14.
Okay. As you guys are focused on this ritual that's going on, you guys hear a off in the distance to you guys right side from the edge of the shadows. A slender figure emerges, stepping deliberately into the pale glow of the stepping deliberately into sight of you guys. Her robes are simple but marked with delicate embroidery of pale lanterns and drifting spirits, catching the faint light with an ethereal shimmer. As she walks over to you guys, she has a very calm. She regards you guys with calm, unblinking eyes that seem to hold the weight of countless restless souls. And her voice when she speaks is steady yet urgent, carrying the quiet authority of someone who has walked the thin line between worlds. As she approaches you guys, she says, You tread a dangerous path. The ritual you seek to stop is but a thread in a tapestry far larger than you know. The balance between spirit and flesh falters. I can help you, but know this. The price of salvation may be greater than what you're willing to pay.
And what's that price?
We can talk about that later.
That's not how that works.
Well,
Sounds like we have a choice. Does it really matter?
let's just say, it's a personal sacrifice.
How personal?
Could require. You can. I'm trying to think how to explain
We'll
this
figure it out.
character. This is a very weird character. She looks at you guys and she's like, "Well, either way, with the ritual finishing or not, things are happening. Whether you're willing to sacrifice your own lives to stop this, or the lives of other innocents, that lays in your hands."
What is this ritual?
I think we can figure that out later.
Because I'm thinking between Kaelen and Wrath. Maybe because this is the ritual that one person was talking about at the other shrine. The awakening or something like that?
It could be. The way I look at it is either way, there is an
People's
unknown
gonna
person
die.
out there trying to start a ritual, and it is happening right now. We're not going to get any more information right now, so I think we should pick a side.
You know
We can
what?
either trust one or trust the other.
You know what? I'm just going to grab both swords, and I am going to jump at that person with the dagger. That's what I'm going to do at this point. I want shinies, and if this will stop it, then I'm doing it.
So you're going into the.
I'm just going to go right for it.
Okay.
Fuck it. Fuck it. We're here for something, so I'm going to do it.
We'll get rid of this.
Oh, this is going to be fun.
Okay, so while he does that, I look at the person that just showed up and look to see what their response is to this.
She is starting to move forward with you, or with Wrath. Like, she sees him start to move forward, and she's like, "All right."
Would you say it's approving?
It's kind of hard to get a read on her. She seems very like emotionless.
Fair enough.
Oh my god, that's big.
Okay, then I guess I will look to the rest of the party
Wrath is
before
already
joining
moving
after
somewhere.
Wrath. Yep.
Yeah.
Wrath is just going Hoka hey. And if you don't understand that reference, there's a yeah. Anyway.
I'll get my bow out to protect him if anything comes afoot.
You guys are like, basically, I moved the map. No, I wasn't on the I wasn't on the token layer. I was on the map layer.
Oh no! Gotta go down.
Got it.
Oh no, you're good.
I gotta get used to that. I also put you guys on the map layer instead of the token. Let's try this again. So you guys are like right about at this gate. Let's figure it's coming right behind you.
So I'm assuming the token there that was Morose is that lady now.
I'm gonna use that for Kaelen because I have not made a picture for him, or I don't have one. Second, just to pull up the. Oh God, I need a better organization now.
What time are we calling this today?
Probably.
Not that I'm trying to. I just know that someone has a hard. I thought someone had a hard stop.
So I'd say probably within like the next hour and a half.
Yeah, we still got some time.
Yeah, it's like an hour and a half because
the absolute latest.
Yeah, because I've got to be like 20 minutes away by 7-ish, and prior to that we have dinner, so that's sort of the reasoning for it.
True that.
And that'll give us almost 3 hours of a session today, so that actually works out really well.
Works for me.
Ooh, excuse me. All right, and the last thing I'm just going to use. For some reason, I cannot find the last token I had for this. Let's see if
you got time after session, I have a little bit of time. We can like figure some of that out as far as like tokens and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I figure since we're starting early, maybe may as well
make the best of it.
Yeah.
Right, I'm just gonna use this token. It is not a little tree guy.
Oh, you're using the tree guy again?
Yeah, it is not one of the little tree guys.
Oh yeah. Oh man, I thought it was the other one. I was like, oh my god.
Oh, that tree brings back fucking PTSD.
Yeah. All right. So, what are you guys doing right now? This is like, let's see if I can.
Okay, can you mark the one that has the daggers?
It is the one in the middle.
Oh, I thought it was going to be the like shadow looking. I thought it was going to be the shadow looking one that has the white around it. But okay.
No, the middle one's like a rogue.
Yeah, that. He said the person was wearing, like, robes. That's why I thought it was the one on the right.
Ooh. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I was not listening to that part.
You guys would be...
That's dangerously close.
No, I'm just... That's the miss. You guys would be back just a little bit further.
So, I gotta look. How do I draw the distance?
Like this?
Yeah, how do I do things like that?
On the left side, there's like a little...
the draw... Oh, yeah,
measuring tape.
I see it now.
There's a button that says broadcast to others.
Okay.
If you click that button, then we all see your measurements.
Okay, I just needed to check. Okay, 40 foot. I'm planning things here.
Yeah, same.
Me too.
40 foot, 40 foot. No, that probably wouldn't work. Fuck.
Mine probably would.
Mine talk to me. I got some ideas, but nothing I can do too much on my own.
Using one of my psychic blades, which is 60 foot, hit the tablet.
You would have to roll with disadvantage because you cannot see them right now. That like blue circle is like the smoke.
Well, I thought I was closer to them, so I could show them.
You did move in, I forgot.
And I was already going up to it. I was like, fuck it.
You would have to get closer to...
Yeah, because I was already going into the fog when all of that started.
Are you moving into the fog as well?
No. I choose life.
Hold on. Okay, that's 25 foot. I wonder how smart these people are.
Yep, still within range.
Alright. They don't see us, right?
No, they're preoccupied.
Okay, well, what I'm going to do... 1, 2, 3... I'm gonna walk right up next to where Jaquin is.
Okay.
So, that's not what I needed. Fuck is it? There it is. I'm gonna move to right here. And let me see.
You got to be just one spot closer. You only have 10 foot of visibility in front of you. To see them, you have to be right there.
All right. So, but I mean, this in itself would give me to where I could see them, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Perfect. Maybe perfect. Hold on.
Maybe.
I have stuff to assist with most of the issues that we are running into. If you guys need help, I just don't know what to cast. So if you need to get closer or you need a distraction or anything like that, let me know.
I'm talking to both of them. I'm going to use my psychic blade to destroy that tablet. The moment that that Wrath does whatever he's doing.
Yeah.
No, you're not doing it.
No, that's not why I'm laughing. I am going to cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter.
On which one?
I'm the guy that I want the I want the daggers from. And that is a wisdom saving of 13.
Okay. His save is that number. What is your save again?
It's a wisdom saving of 13.
He just barely passes.
Son of a bitch! God!
He got a 14.
Damn it. Okay, well... Okay, then with my bonus action, what I'll do is I'll just throw my hand up and throw some fire bolts at him.
You can't firebolt as a bonus action.
I can't? It's a cantrip.
That's true.
It's an action.
No, it's still a spell.
Shit.
It's just this means you can use it infinitely.
Oh, well, never mind
But
then. Can't do that.
Does that... Okay, so... please don't start combat until we have to. Did they notice all that shit? Or are they still locked in their own stuff?
I will say just because he just barely passed it, he doesn't really notice like what happened. He's too focused on what he's doing.
Fuck. Okay.
Because I looked at the spell and the spell doesn't
Okay.
say anything specifically about if you...
Yeah,
Hey, you guys still aren't in initiative.
Sorry.
or anything. No, you're good.
okay, cool. Well, then I'm gonna go ahead and, but I cast, okay, we're all psychic linked right now still, right?
Yeah.
Should I try to put him to sleep?
Put who to sleep?
I thought about that.
I can get two of them at once.
Well, it depends on how much health points they have with sleep.
That's true.
Yeah, because it's, I'm looking at it here, and it says that it's
5d8.
5d8s, and it's within a 20 feet of a point you choose within range.
Which is, it's a 90-foot range.
Yes.
Hey, that's not what mine says.
Are you... Let me see.
He might be on the
I think we're from different
2024.
editions.
I think he's on the 2024, because all of my stuff is from Legacy.
Yeah, because mine doesn't have any of those requirements.
What? Yo, they made sleep busted now. It just...
Yeah, I was about to say I could break it. My description is simply each creature of your choice in a 5-foot radius sphere centered on the point within range must succeed a wisdom saving throw or have the incapacitated condition until the end of its next turn. At which point it must repeat the same save.
Dude, that's crazy.
And since it's a 5-foot sphere, I could carry it in between the two of them.
What?
You could possibly get all three of them.
No, it's only within a 5 foot.
10 foot. Yeah, 5-foot sphere, so I could get
That's
basically
cheating.
3. Oh well, hold on. Creatures that don't sleep, such as elves or that have immunity to exhaustion, automatically succeed. So that bear that in mind, I guess. If I don't know what these things are. I guess that's up to you.
So is that what you're gonna do? You would have to move up to the same point they're at because you need.
I mean, I have a 60-foot range.
Well, no, it's a 60-foot range, but it has to be a point you can see, and because you can't see them right now, you would have to move up in order to cast it.
That's fair.
We can't help them with our.
Well, I'm asking them. Do you want me to try to put them to sleep?
YOLO.
Okay. So then,
Sure.
Let's do it. I'll move up into range.
Alright.
Feel free to move me.
I got you.
I'm not on the right layer, and I don't want to break anything. Is that me?
Just for temporarily, yeah.
No, that's fine. I didn't know which one was me, and I was just kind of assuming it was the generic shadow token down there, and that's what I was using to draw all my ranges.
Oh, whoops, my bad.
I don't really care who it is, to be honest. I guessed wrong.
All right. So you're casting sleep. So
Yeah, on
save, right?
right. Let me see. How do I broadcast? This like
Yeah, like the
that
center
5
square.
foot. Yeah, this guy.
And it's a wisdom save. DC 13. We get 2.
Did it roll it?
So this, yeah, I have it rolling to GM.
Oh.
I don't know why it was set to that. So the guy in the center, he falls asleep, and the figure on the right seems to be unaffected. But as the guy in the center falls asleep, the mist around you guys seems to dissipate.
Well, fuck.
Currently, I will say you guys are in combat, but you have a surprise round. So, Wrath, I will give you another action. Jaquin, you'll get another action. And then, Kaelen, your action was casting the sleep.
Fair enough. Oh, okay.
Apparently we're gonna end up fighting these anyway.
Yeah.
This guy.
Dude's asleep. I guess I'm pulling both my swords then, and I'm gonna go hack and slash. And I think I'm gonna take the one on the right first.
Okay.
And do I get surprise attack since they're? I think you said they haven't been paying attention, right?
Yeah, you have advantage because they're surprised right now. So you have advantage on your attack.
Okay, so I also get sneak attack then, which is. Yeah. Hold on a second. Sneak attack is an additional 2d6 if I hit. Now I'm trying to find it. Where's my swords? Short sword. Oh wait, I gotta do 1d20. And then it's plus 2. So
you can click on. Why are you rolling it like that? You can click on your weapon.
I clicked on weapon. You
clicked on just, weapon proficiency.
Oh wait. It's this button. No. Item name. Hold on.
So.
Oh, here it is. Short sword. That button.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, you clicked. You did the damage.
Oh. There it is.
There you go. Oh, I need crits.
Plus 2d6.
6 plus 4, and then roll the 2d6. You can click on. So if you see under where it says your like short sword, dagger, firebolt, sleep.
Yeah.
Sneak attack. If you click sneak attack, it will automatically roll it. I don't. Let me see. It says it's 6, but.
Oh, there it is. Sneak 2. What?
Go ahead and click it again because it only rolled 1d6. I don't know why it's only doing 1. Okay, so.
Plus 3.
Alright, so 3 plus 3 is 6. plus 4, so 10 plus 4 plus 2. So you do like 16 piercing damage. And come up and stab this dude. As you like get up close to it and actually like swing at it, you notice that it is kind of like a spirit almost. So it seems like your attack doesn't have as much purchase on it as it would like a normal person.
Well, fuck. I always choose the bad ones.
Anything else?
Am I allowed to come back with my second sword?
Yeah, your bonus action attack.
Yeah. And we are going to swing. It says 24, 18 plus 4 plus 2. Yeah, 6.
Another 6. Reduced down to 3. One second, I'm trying to do math and my brain is like not working with me here for some reason. Alright. So it looks like you beat up the spirit a decent amount. Anything else? Do you want to move?
Well, I mean, I would technically be there.
You should be able to click and move on your own tokens, but
if
I got you.
If I click off of this, I should be able to. Nope, it's that one. I think I'm just gonna stay right where I'm at for now.
All right, Jaquin, what would you like to do?
I'm going to attack the same person that Wrath has taken, but with my psychic blades.
Okay.
Dex, so +7. A 12 to hit.
12. I believe that. Yeah, that hits.
Okay, and he takes 7 plus the sneak attack. Does that one consider sneak attack as well?
Yep.
Since I have
yeah, they're surprised right now.
Let's do
9.
16. 7 psychic.
So you see, as you throw your blades into the spirit's like neck, it just like disappears.
Smiling. What the fuck?
It kind of just like poofs.
Spirit has poofed. Okay.
Oh, like he killed it, not like it didn't disappear anywhere.
Yeah, no, he poofed.
He poofed.
All right, and then I need everybody to roll initiative. Give me 1 second. So, if you, oops, sorry. Go ahead and roll again, and I'll change it to a 23 wrath. So if you guys click on your tokens and then click initiative, it should. And then for Kaelen, just tell me what your initiative is. I'll put it on the order for you.
It was a 42. No. Again, it's a 4 plus 1, 5.
42 initiative, God.
Alright, give me 1 second. I will be right back.
Travel back in time 3 rounds and start the fight.
Oh, my hit points. I need to fix that real quick on here because we're back to normal.
Tell me about it. I'm still level 3.
Yeah, we're
4 point. What is it? 4 plus 1, right? 5.
Yeah, he got a 5.
It is for some reason not letting me add this person to the initiative.
It says it's 8 on there for that person.
No, that's
Kaelen.
Yeah. Or it should be a 5. I don't know why it says 8 still.
It was a. Did you give me some mercy or something?
That's why I was confused. I was like, hold on, wait, why is that at 8?
And then the other guys' initiatives are 2. 16 and 7. Something is not letting me add them, so I'll just have to remember that.
You know, it's weird. Initiatives, I always get high. My stealth, always high. Everything else is like, nope, you don't get it. Fucking Mage Hand didn't do what it was supposed to do. It's okay, we're gonna make up for that. Hey, Mage Hand is a tool. This name is going to be handy.
Yeah, Mage Hand is going to.
Yeah, I completely forgot that my Mage Hand was still there.
We're not waiting on me, right?
No.
Okay, just making sure.
No, we're waiting on Jaquin. And you said it was 16 and 7, I think is what you said for the other two.
Yeah.
Might want to write that somewhere so you don't forget.
I got it written down.
Okay. You work tonight?
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Hello?
Hello.
Give me one moment. I had
You're
to
good.
hook up a trailer.
A what?
A trailer.
Yep, a trailer.
I had to hook one up the other day and take it back across the street myself. That was crazy. What is playing?
Okay. Sorry about that.
Oh, good.
Where am I at? Oh, second person from down. Okay. Ready whenever you are.
All right. Well, starting is Mr. Wrath.
Well, I can move 30 feet, right?
Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna go right here, and I'm gonna swing away at dude on the left.
On the left. Wow, that does not hit.
Well, I'm gonna follow up with my second one.
That looks better.
Okay. Double check the see. That misses. Just barely.
What?
Just barely. A 15 or a 14?
18. Short sword
No,
plus
that's
6.
with
Oh.
That's with advantage.
Oh.
It
I was
always
like, what?
rolls with advantage. The one on the left is the first.
Oh,
and then
okay.
rolls with advantage.
I was like, a DC above 18? The fuck?
Oh,
That's what I was thinking. That's my turn.
all right. We're done. Jaquin.
I'm going to the one in the middle and pick up the shiny daggers for Wrath.
You said you're gonna go to the one in the middle and take his daggers.
I mean, he is asleep.
Sure.
Okay.
Fair.
Give me one more sec.
No, you're good.
He says as he rummages through his pockets.
I could see him doing that. That's the problem. I guess what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to download this from Tick of the Talk to post on YouTube.
Could be. We'll I want to get with DM after session, talk about some stuff like that anyway. So we may solve that in the future. Just figure I need to get my character leveled up and everything anyway, so might as well see if we can figure shit out.
Your character's level 3. That's what level we are.
Yeah.
Are we? Yeah, but wasn't I supposed to multi-class into Spirit Caller or something?
Oh, your subclass. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
That's what it was. I got you, fam. Give me 1 minute.
I could be wrong too, but I thought I was supposed to have more second level and first level spells, but I could be totally wrong on that.
Yeah, you have your spell slots and stuff. I just don't think you chose your spells.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. And that's cool because I don't get too much. Oh, I think I get a level. I don't know. I'll see. We'll talk about it after. Nothing serious. I just want to figure shit out. Make sure we're all the same. Make sure everything's up to
you're
date.
good. There is. That's the log file.
You ready for this heat? This week, Jordan?
Hell no. I generally don't have to deal with the heat though, because I work overnights. Thank goodness.
It's so hot already. I don't want it.
Yeah, well, they're saying it's supposed to be like a real feel of like 110 on Monday over here.
Gross. Gross, gross, gross.
That's what I said.
Okay, so if you want to add your spells, I have them all pulled up here.
It's fine. I'm not stressing it until after, unless we're like literally just at a pause to do it. Then
I mean,
cool. Otherwise, like I don't.
I was gonna say we're waiting. We're waiting on Shadow because he said he was picking up the daggers. Then he said give him another second.
I see. I see.
I got you. I can add them myself.
So I don't know how long his seconds are, but
True that. True that.
Mage armor. See, that's why I hate fucking D&D Beyond, because you can't actually add the stuff because
the D&D Beyond
talk about after stash.
The person that created the character has to make Adam.
Okay, did I get the shiny blades? I'm sorry.
Well, no
problem.
It won't let me add them at all because technically he has all of his spells filled right now.
Yeah, because I didn't get any new spells levels, so yeah, I just got more.
But even though he actually does know more spells because of his subclass.
Like I said, we'll figure it after session. Not a big deal.
Hmm?
Like I said, we can figure it out after the session. It's not a big deal.
Okay, did I get a shiny object?
Yes, you picked up the daggers.
And did I find anything else?
Are you gonna spend
He was rummaging for a while.
Your action like looking through his pockets?
Sure am.
Oh, okay. I guess give me a perception check or investigation, your choice.
Perception.
He's doing perception.
Yep. An 18.
You find a couple like pieces of gold.
Woohoo! I can always use gold.
You find some lint.
Hmm.
Found something for your wrath.
And nothing else necessarily.
Okay. And I will end my turn.
Okay, you will go to the one on the left's turn. He is gonna make a gonna go over to Mr. Wrath over here. And he is going to make an attack at you with his does. He crits. I was gonna say he does a.
Yeah, I just saw that.
It does.
Oh God.
You take 16 points of lightning damage as it shoots out like a little lightning bolt at you as it gets close to you.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
The next guy, I gotta see how sleep works again. It's capacitated until the end of its next turn. So he is still sleeping. And then he'll get a wisdom save at the end of his turn.
Yep. Then he gets another wisdom save.
It is +2. He is still asleep. And then next turn we will go to Kaelen.
Okay. Well, if a spell does a 20-foot cube, it affects like that's like fireball affecting a whole circle, right? Like it affects it hits. Okay, yeah. So if I were to use like fairy fire, it would be everybody.
Yeah.
Okay, just double check it.
Unless you use your meta magic to like careful spell, I think it's called.
Oh, yeah, I don't think that's the one I took though. I have subtle spell and distance spell. Darn. Okay, so I guess I'm just gonna use Ray of Frost on the awake one that's right in front of me.
All right. Go ahead.
Which one's in front of you?
Actually, never mind. I don't want to do that.
Okay.
I am going. Can I make a diagonal cube?
A diagonal.
Like if this was one wall of it, do you see my measure, or is it not on?
Yeah, I see.
Like a cube from there to there, type deal.
Yeah.
To there, as long as it's the right square. Okay, well then, sorry, someone's about to get lit the fuck up. Because I want to draw it it's 20 foot, so I'm gonna draw this line, and then this direction. Fairy fire.
Fairy fire. Okay. Is it a save or something?
As long as it doesn't take 11, I'm good.
No, it's fine. It doesn't hurt. It's just might make you.
The one guy fails because he's asleep. The other
Oh
one...
no! What a shame. Objects in a 20-foot cube are outlined in we'll go with violet light. Each creature in the cube is also outlined if it fails a dex saving throw. For the duration, objects and affected creatures shed a dim light and a 10-foot radius and can't benefit from invisible. Attack rolls against them have an advantage.
Well, I got a 17, so I don't know if that passes or not. So,
your 17 pass.
13.
And they both fail.
So sweet. That'll do.
Anything else?
I don't think I have anything else I can do, really, right? I'm not trying to move. If I take a 5-foot step, that's no attack of opportunity, right?
No, you're over here, remember?
Oh, right. Then no, I'm not moving anywhere.
Okay. Then.
Oh, so yeah, it's them in a turn, I suppose.
We'll go back to Wrath. The person that went in with you guys. You see that it looks like she is focusing on some sort of magic right now.
Let's see. 11 to hit.
It misses.
Don't forget, we have advantage now.
Oh yeah, you have advantage. That would be
so it is not an 11.
That's a crit.
So 6 and 6. So that's 12.
12 plus 4.
16. And then 14.
And technically, since he has advantage, does that make it have sneak attack as well?
Yes, it does.
Oh shit! Hold on. If
Yeah,
that's the case, what?
That was the reason I chose this spell.
So a 6 and a 5, so 11. So that'd be another 5.
So another 22 divided by 2
is 11.
Yeah, you with your first slash before you even like get your second one off, you like slash through the looks like a almost like a wisp with a shadowy like frame around it, and it poofs. So you still have your second attack. If you want, you can use your second attack on the guy who's sleeping.
Okay, well, I will go straight down with the sword onto him.
Ooh, yeah. Can we just coup de grace? Is that a mechanic in this?
I mean, he can't really do anything. He's asleep, so he's on the ground and he's prone.
Yeah, that hits. He takes 9 piercing damage. And that wakes him up, and he's like, what the fuck? And at the end of your turn?
Yeah, well, I mean, I've got my hood up, and he just went, what the fuck? I'm gonna be like, do you concede?
He spits, like, he, turns and looks at you and, like, spits up at you.
Alright, fuck you too, then.
Yeah, we are past talking at this point.
Jaquin?
I'm gonna mind them. I was going to say I was going to bound him and take him with us so we can question him.
If you think you can get him,
The shot.
I am going to attempt to restrain the one that just got stabbed.
Okay, give me a strength check. It'll be contesting his strength. Because he's awake now. So he's definitely not going to just let you tie him up. Ooh, a 19. He has to roll a 19 or a 20 to beat you. So yeah, you tie this dude up.
Groggily, he stumbles to his feet as he's tackled
by a 3 foot tall little dude.
Yeah, he's like
just
still
straight
trying
like
to,
speared.
Never underestimate the little person.
Where's my items? Where's my items?
Is that the end of your turn?
And I will gag him as well.
I will say that your action was tying him up.
Well, my bonus action is to gag him.
Well,
hey, now this is getting a little sus over there.
a little loose.
Yeah, if you want, you can use your bonus action on something else, but
What kind of what can we do for bonus actions? Like, because I thought that it was just kind of specific. Like, you can only do things as a bonus action if they were defined. Yeah, like if your ability like upgrades it to a bonus action, or if it's something like a 5-foot step.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, if you want, he can use, because he's a rogue. He has a whole bunch of different,
True.
actions. But if that's everything, you're gonna tie him up.
Yeah, I was just going to tie him up.
All right. It goes to his turn. He is going to. He's like, as you're like tying him up, and he's like trying to fight back, but he's losing the struggle. He looks at you with like a really like spiteful eye. And he's like, "Okay, little one." He is going to cast. Let me just double check if he can cast this, because it needs. I think it might need somatic component. So he might not move to action. It does. So let me see if he can. I have to double check what spells he can and can't cast, because he's tied up right now.
I don't think he was expecting that.
Well, yeah, some spells need somatic. It's like a hand gesture and stuff.
Yeah, what I'm saying is, I don't think you were prepared. I don't think you were prepared for somebody to restrain a person in a fight.
No. Not necessarily. Okay, he does have one spell he can cast. Yeah, so he'll look at you and he will he like mumbles some kind of like spell under his breath, and you see him like look up at you, and he just says the word betray. And I need you to make a wisdom saving throw, Jaquin. It's pretty high. 16. Let me see what his DC is. God damn, his DC sucks. Yeah, so you fail. You feel like he's trying to get you to do something, and you kind of like shake it off. And then it goes to Wrath's turn.
My link with him is I would tell Kaelen to put him to sleep. Mind linked.
Time for you to go night night.
Okay, just making sure.
Kaelen, I wouldn't do that. He's already spit in my face, and he tried. I don't know what he was mumbling.
I have. Can I roll like knowledge arcana? Do I have any idea what he was just trying?
I can just tell you. Yeah, he just tried casting command.
Oh, okay, fair.
Come to the dark side. You have cookies.
Draw a circle. Hold on, I need to draw a circle real quick. How big is this? 10-foot circle? Do I have to do it like that? To not like.
I mean that dude's already pooped.
Him. So this is where I'd have. What I'm trying not to do is hit you.
Oh no,
Well-
I'm sorry. The guy on the left is dead. I tried to put
So
that.
is this. So a 20-foot circle, I'd have to... Yeah, there's no shot. I'm not doing that. Or a 10-foot circle. 10-foot circle, yeah.
Well, you can cast it like behind him, so that it doesn't hit.
That's fair. Oh, never mind. Never mind. I wasn't counting my spell slots.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Okay, so I guess really all I can do is put him to sleep. And I'm going to do so, or attempt to do so. Wisdom save 13.
Not this shit again.
Oh, it won't last for long.
Oh yeah, no, you're right. It ain't gonna last for long.
He just barely failed.
Okay, cool. I had a different idea, but I'm glad I didn't have to resort to it. I have some items that I could also use to silence him.
Monteagle. Now we can interrogate him.
Oh, that's where the crowbar comes in.
Oh no, not the crowbar.
You said anything about interrogating him?
So he's asleep?
Yeah, he's asleep.
Is combat over?
Yes.
Okay, let's gag his shit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let's do we have the stuff to gag him, or do
I was going to use my sock.
What the fuck?
No. No. We want him alive. We left him alive for a reason. I take some rope out of my bag and I tie it into a knot and I tie it around his head with the knot in his mouth.
Kinky.
Yeah, I thought so.
He's like, I like this, but I don't like this.
He just moans lightly in his sleep.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh god.
Leave it to me to further ransom the DM's plan.
Wait. Do this. Okay, so he's tied up. What do we do from here? I immediately want to find out what's she doing.
She looks like she's still like guys look over her and her eyes are kind of like glazed over white. It looks like she's still focusing on some kind of magic right now.
Okay, is there anything I can knowledge arcana?
Give me Arcana check.
6. 3 plus 3.
Yeah, you don't really know exactly what she's doing.
Definitely magic.
Magic!
What's that stuff?
Magic.
Magic, what kind? Glowing.
Can I investigate that tablet and whatever he had on the altar?
Yep, that was going to be my next question. Is that a magic item? Is that an arcana check?
So, you guys... When you go to
I only asked because I had a spell that I was avoiding using, because it said if it was a non-magic item, it would be destroyed.
When you guys go and look at what's on the little tablet, you see there is a piece of Twilight threads.
I guess we're on the right track.
Can I take it off of the tablet?
Yeah, you can.
I am going to instantly grab it. I am going to put it into my little pouch. Does that do anything around us?
No. You notice like there was like a light kind of pulsing. There was like a light pulsing off of the twilight threads as you like approach, but as you picked it up, the light kind of subsides a little bit.
Okay, well, I'm me being me then, and curious. I'm gonna put it near the tablet again, see if it starts lighting up again.
It does not seem to.
I hate to interrupt your little science experiment, but should we worry about little Miss Glowing Eyes over here?
I mean, she said it might cost some people their lives. Well, we've off two.
I prefer not to die.
Well, then go check her. I'll stay. I will stay with Mr. Silent over here, Mr. Sleepy.
I mean, I only have one way to check out what she's doing right now, and it's Ray of Frost. So unless we're trying to,
no combat.
I mean, you could go up and you could talk to her, couldn't you?
That's fair. Okay, I'm gonna walk up to her. I cautiously walk up to her and wait for her to make any kind of acknowledgement that I've approached. Does she?
She seems to be kind of like lost in the magic right now. Like she's focusing deeply and she doesn't notice your approach.
Okay, so I don't know what to do from here. I don't trust this, but I don't know what to do.
Hey, lady.
She just like holds up a single finger to you as you like start yelling.
Jesus Christ. Well, I'm out of ideas.
I'm digging through my stuff.
Jaquin. Jaquin, did you grab those knives?
Should we tie
I
her
sure
up?
did.
Let me have them.
Yeah, say, can we look at those hooks?
I have one to Wrath and one to Kaden so they can look at the knife.
Gotta wait on her.
I very briefly inspect it.
They look like some knives.
I'm not removing my attention from her, just to be clear. I don't know what she's doing and I don't like it, but I'm not sure enough yet to do something about it.
I'll look at the dagger even more intently, see if I notice anything. Any inscriptions, anything like that.
Got a couple nicks on it.
I want to do something, and it might backfire, but it might not.
Oh God!
What are you thinking?
Taking one of the gold coins that I got from Mr. Sleepyhead, and toss it at wherever she's paying attention. Like pitch it. Like on the dog.
Wherever
she's looking.
You can't necessarily tell where like she's looking because she's kind of like her eyes are glazed over.
I'm assuming that we're having all this conversation like through our psychic link or whatever.
Yep.
But yeah, so because I can use minor illusion or mage hand or dancing lights if we're trying to make a distraction or do something to her. But like I don't. Do we trust this girl? What do we do? Like she said that might cost us our lives, and I prefer not. Like I don't know what her motives are, and she seems not to want to sell. So now that the immediate threat's gone, I don't know that she's to be trusted.
Is it though? Because that man can wake up at any time and try again.
Yeah, and she still seems to be determined to do whatever she's doing.
I mean, she followed us.
That's not suspicious.
I I will say we need to take up Mr. Sleepyhead and get out and see if she follows.
I mean, the mist is gone, right?
Nothing.
I'm worried that she's doing something bad.
And that is why I say let's pick up Mr. Sleepyhead and get out, see if she follows.
I'm worrying that we're leaving her to her own devices, but let's go.
Okay, I'm gonna try to deceive them and say, okay, I'll follow, but I'm gonna try to stay behind.
Okay.
That's a 16.
You're gonna roll the step. And 16, and what does that have to beat?
You have to...
My deception?
Yeah.
Oh god. It's also a 16.
Where's my...
So who would that go to? Because I'm trying to deceive him. So would that be me meeting or beating him?
I would assume that would mean that you I know that you did lie to me, but I know that you're lying.
I got a 23.
You know what I mean? Like it comes off suspicious. I don't know for sure either direction, but it doesn't seem innocent. But that's up to the DM, obviously. That's just my interpretation of it.
So I'm sorry. What are you trying? I kind of spaced out for a second. What were you trying to interpret from her?
So they Jaquin said he pick Sleepyhead up and go off and see if the woman follows, right?
Okay.
Kaelen says, I don't trust her, but okay. And I was trying to deceive him, saying, okay, I'll follow behind, because they were going to leave, and I was going to stay back just to watch her, kind of thing.
Okay.
But his deception was equal to my deception.
And I got a 23.
So what are you trying? I'm confused. What are you trying to, Kaelen? What are you trying to deceive?
No, I'm trying to deceive them.
He tried to deceive to me, and I just asked what his deception has to be, and he said my deception, and I said, oh, okay, and rolled deception.
Oh, not your deception.
It would be your insight, but
my insight.
Yeah, insight.
Oh, yeah. Well, then I'm just going to call it a 13 because it's the original roll plus that different modifier, which is a +2 instead of a +5.
Okay, so yeah, he deceived you.
Lies to me.
Yeah. So you guys start walking off with your prisoner in tow. And she, after like a couple minutes, her eyes kind of like come back to their normal state. She's like, she takes like a really deep breath. She's like, sorry, I was talking with the spirits.
About?
Figuring out what the hell is going on and also trying to calm them. They're not too happy.
Do we hear this as well?
Yeah, I imagine you guys probably aren't like too far off.
Okay, so then I stopped to turn around to listen. And what did you find out?
Well, these guys are currently trying to awaken the sleeping titans.
Did we at least succeed in stopping it?
You succeeded in stopping something.
And what is that something?
You succeed in slowing them down. Let's just put it that way. But they're not gonna stop until either they're all dead or They succeed in their plan.
I'm just gonna start rubbing my brow up under my hood.
Hmm.
And how many of them are there?
Titans or cultists?
Yes.
Titans, I believe there is 5. If my knowledge serves me correctly. Cultists, your guess would be as good as mine on that.
Do you need our help?
I prefer to work alone. I also have my own goals here.
Do you mean us harm?
I don't see you as dangerous right now.
Are we able to help you in
You
the future?
you speak in riddles and speak of peril.
That's
I worry that your motives do not align with ours.
Do you know what your motives fully are?
I know why I'm here.
I know to trust when I'm being deceived.
But again, if you don't know what your own motivations are, how can you say that mine may or may not align with yours?
My motive is to find a certain book or a certain series, but if I can help in any way, shape, or form, so be it.
I think it's clear that we've proven that we are going to, that at least in the interim, that we have aligned with you. However, I find your actions suspicious of those of an ally.
Well, then let's just call us acquaintances for now. You don't have to be with us.
Sorry, I didn't catch your name.
I've never given it, but I will. My name is Akiko.
Across our psychic link, I say I don't usually kill people for mere acquaintances.
More friends we have here, the better off we are. We don't know this place. I mean, you might know it, Kaelen, but we don't.
For sure.
So I don't know how to
I'm
take
just
her.
making sure we chose the right side in this fight. We don't know who either of these people were when we started, and she seems to be hiding something, and I don't know why she would be hiding something. So just I'm being cautious.
No, I get it. Here's my problem. This dude had one of the pieces of threads that we're supposed to be getting back, so this guy is a problem. Like, to me, this guy's the problem right now.
On its face, definitely. But if someone were to come up on us right now, wouldn't we be in his position? I'm just saying.
I mean, that's how I live my life, so I get it.
And I agree. She's just being a little suspicious, and I want to be wary.
She's suspicious of us, and we're suspicious of her, so even playing field.
That's fair, but we just chose her side in the middle of a fight. We could have wiped her out instead of killing them. And she is
maybe
fairly secretive.
maybe she might have some information about this open mall or this other.
No, I definitely agree. I definitely agree.
I'm gonna look up at her, and I'm gonna ask her about that seal that was on that letter. I'm gonna describe it and say, "Do you know anything of this?"
The seal in the letter that you had gotten.
In my book.
Not the one from the Syndicate. Burned. Not the one from the Syndicate, but the one that was burned.
Oh, yeah, you ask her about that, and Jaquin shows her like the copy of it that he has, and she's like, "Yes, that is the symbol of the Dreaming Mall." And she like points to the guy who's like asleep, and you can see like now that you guys are like actually like taking a closer look instead of fighting, the silver like lining on his robes, on the back, they form into that same like sigil.
I'm glad I kept him alive.
Well, he's one of them.
Yes, he is.
Do you know where the rest of them might be?
I am also working on finding that information out.
Maybe us acquaintances can work together on different sides. Maybe we can meet up at a later time and discuss what we find out. Help each other.
I'm gonna glare at him.
He like looks you up and down. She's like, maybe we'll see each other again in the future, little one.
I'm just trying to say not get in the fight.
No, that's fine. I'm no one's pawn. Let's move on. She says she prefers to work alone. I'm down to just let her leave. I just want to make sure that I was worried that she was going to be profiting off of what we just did in a way that was going to hurt us in the very near future.
So let's get this person back to, well, out of character. What was the Trainmaster's name?
What was whose name?
The one that we're investigating for.
Oh, well, you're working for the shopkeep.
We're just doing stuff for the innkeeper, right?
Oh no, this was one of the shopkeeps from the Lantern District that
right.
had sent you guys on the mission. But
let's take him to the shopkeep for the thread, so she can do whatever she needs to do to get that information.
Okay, let's leave.
Okay.
What?
You guys go your separate ways. Trying to think. She doesn't really have anything to say before she leaves. She's like, "Well, I wish you well on your paths, and maybe take a second to think about where you align and where you fit into this play."
Oh, this is going to raise questions for me with that shopkeeper, too.
Fuck.
Well said. And I make a curt bow and start to walk off.
I'm not carrying Mr. Sleepy because he's too big for me.
I'll throw him over my shoulder.
Oh my god! Hold on? How many mage hands can we make?
I think you can only make one at a time.
Yeah. But I mean, would two mage hands be able to carry him? One carrying from like the shoulders, the other from the feet?
Do you both have Mage Hand?
Yes.
Yeah.
I was going to try to see if we could each cast it like 5 times. Was my original idea, but like just make a little centipede that could crawl on the ground.
That's terrifying. No, I don't think so because they can only. I think Mage Hand can only carry up to 5 or 10 pounds. And this dude's probably like. So
I'm gonna have to look
yeah,
that
10
up.
pounds. It is Mage Hand. The hand can't attack, activate magic items, or carry more than 10.
Yeah, so even with 2 of them, he wouldn't be able to.
That's okay. I'll just put him over my shoulder.
And we'll figure out where this Lantern District is if it's activated again.
What I'm trying to find out about Magic Hand is, does it have eyes?
I don't think. No, I don't think you can see through your Mage Hand.
Can my Mage Hand does the Mage Hand in and of itself see, or is it sentient, or
no?
Like I can't make it like I can't. Okay.
Yeah, it's just like an extension of you, sort of.
Yeah. So okay. So I have to be able to see. Okay. When we couldn't use the Mage Hands to carry them, I was wondering if we could at least use the Mage Hands to say, gag them while we carried them back.
I mean,
he's already gagged.
But yes, but I was just thinking. I don't know. I was just thinking of possibilities.
Okay.
Hey, look. His mind is going to another portion of Mage Hand stuff compared to what I told you. So, 2 different minds.
I prefer that.
I have a crowbar and a thought to interrogate and a Mage Hand. The possibilities are endless.
I'll have to tell you about that after this.
No.
Let's do it. Okay.
Don't do it.
So we are leaving. Right,
Yep.
with the guy. We are heading back to...
We gotta go to the Lantern District.
To the Lantern District? Okay,
That's
we're
where
going to
we
go
gotta
straight
go.
to the Lantern District?
Yep.
If we're able to get there.
Yeah, the Lantern District isn't open right now, but after being here for like a day or 2, you know that it'll probably be opening in like a couple hours, give or take.
Alright, well,
Okay, so we don't need to go back to the house or anything? Yeah, I would say, is the inn... Where's the inn in proximity to all this?
The inn is at like the center of town. Oh, I'm sorry, not the center of town. The entrance to the town.
Mm-hmm.
And the Lantern District is in the very like center. So it's maybe like a, I don't know, 10-minute
Is
walk.
it on the way or beyond?
Beyond
the
where
inn
we're at.
would be past the inn would be past the Lantern District.
Gotcha. Well, we can bring him back to the inn, or we can wait.
I'd prefer to just wait, honestly. Because if we go to the inn carrying somebody out like a light, there might be questions.
Oh, you thieves and rogues. They never learn. That's what this illusion spell's for.
I mean,
Maybe.
We can
I mean,
take him wherever we need to take him.
and
as I say this, I use illusion to turn him into a simple duffel bag.
Where is Kaelen's house?
Kaelen doesn't even have parents. Kaelen can't buy a house.
Let me see. What, minor illusion?
Yeah, I used minor illusion.
It's only a 5-foot cube, so you wouldn't. Let me see.
I mean, a 5-foot cube's a player.
Yeah. You create a sound or an image of an object within range that lasts for duration. If you create an image of an object.
Did he just find a? Did he just find a little?
Well, no, because it says physical interaction with the image reveals it to be an illusion.
So that
yes,
that
as
would
long
make
as no
that.
one touches it.
Yeah,
I mean,
but
if he's on my
carrying
shoulder, I'm touching it.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. So he's just a duffel bag on your shoulder, right? Like as long as the circumference of the duffel bag is human-ish.
I'll give it to you for now, but I'm not 100% sure. I'll give it to you now just because rule of cool.
Fair enough.
And rule of cool is the most important rule in D&D.
Yeah, no. What's the? I thought this was actually like an actual totally legitimate use case for it. So like, what is the problem you're having with it? Is that is it because it's being touched at all times?
Yeah, it's because there's two things. The first one is because he's like touching it, like carrying it, and the second would be normally you create like a static object in like one area, and you would have to basically continuously cast it as you guys walk because he's moving with him.
I see. Okay.
So, like another example that I can use.
I see. I agree. I agree. My original thought process on it was the same as yours. If like I was trying to deceive him, but he would know that it's not a duffel bag, but nobody else, unless he bumped into them, would know. But you're right. I'm reading the last line here, and it says physical interaction with the image reveals it to be an illusion since things can pass through it. That's the only line in there that makes me think that the item has to be stationary, but that's the only real way that becomes an issue, in my opinion, is because how would things pass through it if it's not? Yeah. So I see what you're saying. I agree. We can.
But like I said, I'll let it go this time just because why not? Rule cool.
let it go this time. I'll find a different spell to make that happen. Don't you worry.
Yeah, I think for something like that, you would need Major Illusion, which is like I want to say a 3rd or 2nd level.
Yeah, I got some ideas. Don't you worry.
But yeah, you guys
we'll talk it over before a session this time.
You guys get him back over to the inn.
All right.
Yep. Or okay, is that where we're going? Is we're taking him to the inn, or we're taking him straight to the lantern? Where you guys want to go?
I would say take him back to the inn, and I'll go find the marshal or the caravan person.
Goro.
Mr. Goro.
Okay, so we're gonna bring him back to the inn, and then bring the quest guy to us.
The caravan master, the one that I was working for.
Okay.
Back to the inn.
Okay.
Gotcha. Sounds like a plan. So let's go back to the inn. Is that where we're leaving off?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, we can stop there.
I'd probably.
I'm trying to keep going. I just we had talked about 5:30.
Yeah, and it's almost that time.
That's like perfect timing then. So you guys get back to the inn, toss the guy into the room, and he wakes up, but he's still restrained and gagged. So he's just kind of like
okay. Well, then
mumbling.
Can I just keep doing this?
Guys.
Hold on. Is this my cantrip? No, it's not. Okay.
All right.
He can't do anything. He's tied, and he can't cast any spells now that he's actually gagged and everything too.
That's true.
So he's kind of just.
Is there any problem? Does anybody have a problem? Sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead. What were you saying?
I was going to say with me knocking him out if he starts talking.
That's fine.
We're waking up. Okay. Let's do this then. Let's get back to the inn.
But so he's like mumbling and like trying to get out of the rope, but it's tied too tightly. And like after a couple minutes of struggling, he just like kind of gives up. He's like, whatever, fuck it, I don't care. Jaquin goes and grabs Goro, and brings him back. Goro like looks in the room, sees the guy, and is like, "Oh, let me go get the shopkeeper. She's gonna want to deal with this." And he goes and comes back with the Kitsune shopkeeper, the thread bearer, and I will say that we will end it there as she arrives with a very angry tone. Like you guys.
How long does it take them to arrive? Like, is it long enough that we can do like a short rest or anything?
Yeah, I mean, I'll say you guys can just go ahead and get a short rest in.
Okay.
And in this whole process, it would take Jaquin maybe like, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes to find Goro, and then another like 10 for them to walk back, and then for Goro to go find her. But yeah, she arrives and she's very pissed off. You guys can hear her like shouting profanities as she's like coming down the street towards the inn.
Okay.
Alrighty.
And it's there.
All right. Well, I want to thank everybody for coming out on both platforms here. In 2 weeks' time, we will have another episode as long as everything goes right. Hopefully, we're not going to have another month-long hiatus.
No way, no way. See you in 2 weeks, guys. We are doing this again in 2 weeks. I'm speaking it into existence now.
Wait, I thought we already talked about this.
Did we?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. We're not able to do it. He's got that, so it's going to be another month.
If everybody is able to, so this is the thing. We don't have to do bi-weekly anymore. Only
that's true.
Here.
Right.
I think we should talk about this offline, though. We'll see in a question mark amount number of weeks. You just check back every week. It's great content. Yeah, right. We will be back. If we don't have anything up next week, it's going to be the week after that. We'll get a real schedule for this thing going, guys, and it's going to be great.
Yes.
We will see y'all soon. Thank you for coming out. And till next time.
Bye-bye.